Most of us are coffee lovers, but do you know coffee can be making your joints and bones weak? It can be your daily energy booster, but its bioenergies can deplete the core energy of your body called prana. Also make your hair thin and skin dry. Hi, I'm Dr. Vikas Sangotra, an Ayurvedic practitioner, and today we will understand what are bioenergies of the coffee and impact of coffee on our body with an Ayurvedic perspective and my 15 years of clinical experience with the coffee. Let's see, caffeine, which is the main ingredient of a coffee, acts as a central nervous system stimulant. It promotes wakefulness, enhances cognitive focus, and boosts physical performance by blocking adenosine receptors. This leads to a temporary increase in alertness and energy, but secondary effects includes increasing cyclic AMP levels, releasing calcium from the muscle functions, and in high doses, antagonizing GABA receptors, leading to overstimulation. So let's understand what are the bioenergies of the coffee and how Ayurveda understands it. In Ayurveda, food and drinks are evaluated based on their guna, that is qualities, and their impact on the body's bioenergies, that is doshas. So if we talk about coffee's bioenergies or coffee's guna, coffee is dry, that is roksha in nature. So this quality depletes moisture and lubrication in the body. It can dry out tissues, leading to conditions like dry, rough skin, brittle hair, and dehydration. If we talk about another attribute of a coffee, which is ushna, that is hot, coffee adds heats to the system, increasing the metabolic rate. While this heat can boost energy and alertness, it can also lead to conditions like hyperacidity, inflammation, and pitta imbalance in the body. Ayurveda talks about another bioenergies of a coffee, that is subtle, suksham in nature. So coffee's subtle nature means it penetrates deeply, influencing not just the physical body but also the mind. This is why coffee can create noticeable changes in the mood, focus, and mental activity. When consumed, these qualities influences the body at cellular, tissue, and energetic levels, making it crucial to consume coffee mindfully. So as we understood about the attributes of a coffee with respect to Ayurvedic lens, let's now understand how coffee affects your doshas. In Ayurveda, healthy state of a body is defined as balanced state of a 3 dosha in the body. So let's see how coffee affects the dosha and the health of the body. Vata dosha, the air and the movement energy. Coffee's dry and stimulating nature aggravates Vata dosha. So symptom includes dryness in the joints, skin and colon, restlessness, anxiety and insomnia, and even digestive issues like bloating and constipation. If we talk about coffee's impact on Pitta dosha is fire and transformation energy. Coffee's hot qualities increases pitta, which leads to inflammation and irritation in the body. For example, acid reflux, it increases heartburn, it increases skin breakouts. It also leads to overstimulation of the mind, causing impatience and irritability. So aggravated heat-related conditions like excessive sweating or heartburn, they get more worse with the coffee's consumption. We talk about another energy which governs our mind is Rajas Guna. So, coffee increases Rajas, which promotes activity and alertness, but excessive consumption of coffee leads to aggravation of Rajas, which leads to hyperactivity and mental fatigue, disturbed concentration and decision making. A feeling of being overstimulated followed by crash. So let's talk about the side effects of consuming coffee long term. As we know that coffee leads to imbalance of Vata and Pitta dosha, so prolonged coffee consumption can disrupt various tissues and systems. So let's understand how does it impact different tissues and systems. So we talk about bones and joints. Coffee's dryness depletes the lubrication in the joints, worsening conditions like arthritis or joint pain. Energy levels. As coffee leads to stimulation of Rajas Guna, leads to temporary activeness and high energy, but as coffee reduces prana and ojas of the body, which leads to energy crash, leading to fatigue, tiredness and dependability on coffee. Heart health. Coffee's stimulating effect can strain the heart, leading to irregular heartbeats or rapid pulse. Because it reduces prana, the life energy, and ojas, the vitality of the body, so weakening overall heart health. Mind. Excessive consumption of a coffee leads to stimulation of Rajas Guna, which leads to anxiety, lots of restlessness, and even poor sleep qualities. It leads to mental fatigue and headaches, which become common with overuse of a coffee. You talk about digestive system. Heat and dryness in the coffee can increase acidity, heartburn, and reflux in the stomach area. When we talk about the colon, it can lead to dryness, which leads to constipation and weakened gut microbiome. Skin and hair. Dryness of the coffee affects skin texture, causing dullness, roughness, and early aging. Even coffee consumption can lead to your damage to the hair. Hair becomes brittle, leading to breakage, hair fall, and early graying. If we talk about systemic issues, dehydration is a major concern. Coffee has a diuretic effect that can drain the body of essential fluids. So chronic dehydration can worsen fatigue and reduce body's ability to function efficiently. And it is said that for 1 cup of a coffee, you need 5 cups of water to flush out the excessive side effect of a coffee from your system. So coffee leads to dehydration. We need to be properly hydrated. So as we understand the bioenergies of the coffee, what are the gunas of the coffee, how it affects your doshas and your different system. So the question comes is, what is the right way of drinking coffee? Ayurveda emphasizes customization based upon your prakriti, that is your body constitution. So it is very much important to know what is your body type. If you are a Vata dominant individuals, coffee should be avoided as it worsens dryness, irregularities and instabilities. If you are a Pitta dominant individual, coffee should be consumed in moderation and preferably with cooling ingredients like more of a milk or cardamom to balance the heat. If you are a Kapha dominant individual, coffee's heating and stimulating properties balance Kapha's heaviness and coldness, so making it a more suitable drink for this dosha, but that too in moderation. It is also very much important to understand or look out for the imbalanced state of a dosha in your body. For example, if you are suffering from acidity, bloating, constipation, anxiety, panic attacks, stress, sleeplessness, joint degeneration, rough and dry skin, blemishes and hair fall, then stop taking coffee immediately, because this can worsen the existing conditions in the body. So what are the general guidelines which I recommend to all of my patients? So don't drink coffee empty stomach or immediately after a meal. Add clarified Indian butter, that is ghee, or coconut oil to coffee to neutralize its dryness and heating effects. Avoid drinking coffee late in the evening to prevent sleep disturbances. So next is how to reduce the side effect of a coffee or do a coffee detox. To reduce side effects of a coffee, as you know now, as coffee increases the dryness and heat in the body, it vitiates the Vata and the Pitta dosha in the body. So we need something which balances excessive dryness and heat caused by coffee. As you can add ghee or coconut oil, these healthy fats counteract the dryness and the heat of a coffee. So you can also incorporate cooling ingredients like adding cardamom powder or cinnamon powder or a splash of milk, which can neutralize coffee's heating effects. Stay hydrated, as I said before, as coffee severely dries the cell of the body. So to cover from that damage, make sure for every cup of a coffee, drink at least 5 cups of water to replenish moisture. For a coffee detox, gradual reduction is required. So decrease your coffee intake slowly to avoid withdrawal symptoms like headaches or fatigue. So herbal alternatives are there which you can use to replace coffee. So replace coffee with Ayurvedic herbal teas like ashwagandha, tulsi or brahmi to boost energy and focus without caffeine and reduce the impact of withdrawal impact of coffee on your body. What are the spotty foods that you can take? So the first thing is that eating hydrating and nourishing foods like fresh fruits, lot of fresh fruits, coconut water and soups during your detox. So again, Ayurveda tells us that, it teaches us that coffee isn't just a drink, it's an energy powerhouse that can work for or against your body. So understanding its impact on your dosha, present health condition, and consuming it mindfully can help you enjoy its benefits without suffering from downsides. So if you found this information helpful, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friend who really love drinking coffee, and subscribe for more Ayurvedic health tips. Let me know in the comments how you enjoy your coffee or if you are ready to try a detox. See you in the next video. Thank you so much. Namaste.